Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for another pick a card reading. For any of you who might be new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa. Please make sure that you join me on Instagram and TikTok as well as here on YouTube. I'm always posting a lot of really fun pick a cards on Instagram and on TikTok as well. So please make sure you're not missing out there. Today's reading is going to be your August 2021 general prediction. So we're just going to get some general insights into what energies, events, people of significance, situations of significance are headed your way during the month of August. This is a general reading, so keep in mind some messages may resonate with you super specifically while others may not. I do offer monthly forecast readings. If you do want to book a personal, details on how you do that is in the description down below. Also, keep in mind that this is just showing you guys where you're headed based off of your current energy. So if you see something predicted out for you in today's reading that you don't feel super excited about, that's totally fine. All y'all have to do is switch up your energy, switch up your actions. You can create whatever outcome for yourself that you want. So this is just kind of giving you a little energy check-in as to what's headed your way as you're vibing right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection for today's reading. We're working with 4 piles today, starting here with group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a deep breath. Think about your month of August. Select the card or the crystal you're feeling the most intuitively pulled to. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and scroll to the description box down below to look for the timestamp for your card. Hi there, Pile 1. If you all chose the little pink bubblegum crystal, this will be your August 2021 general reading. So we're going to actually start off with some tarot and Lenormand cards here, and then we will pull some additional oracles as we progress. So we're starting off your month here with the 10 of Wands reversed. We have the Devil, in the upright. We've got the World card reversed. And we have the Hanged Man. Pretty major energies for you all in this month of August. Let's look at these Lenormands. So we also have the Cactus. Okay. We have the Fox, and then we have the Sun. Okay. So I feel like you guys are moving through a time period this month where it's feeling like you're wanting to make some sort of a change, but there seems to be a little bit of challenges that you guys might be facing around a specific situation in your life. The Devil card is really drawing my eye here because this really talks about like feeling sort of lured into something or tricked into something or maybe even a little stuck in a low vibrational energy, which you know is not serving you. And I feel like with this World card reverse that this could be some sort of like toxic environment or situation or just maybe overly indulgent energy that you all are needing to like learn a lesson about. And I feel like because the World card is reversed here, this is about like repeating this lesson. So whatever this situation is that you guys are moving through this month, I feel like you are aware of it. This could be like a toxic workplace, a toxic friend, a toxic relationship. It could even talk just about like indulging in pleasures of life too much, right? This could be talking about like overeating and enjoying too many snacks or like over working out and being obsessed with working out or like any sort of obsession or behavior of excess or things that lower your vibration that are not really serving you in your highest good. Addictions, things like that come along with the Devil. So everybody's situation will be different that shows pile number 1, but there is certainly some sort of prickly situation that you guys are dealing with here. The Cactus energy here with the 10 of Wands reverse is making me feel like you all are having a really hard time maintaining resilience within this Devil situation that's presenting itself to you this month. The cactus tells me that you all have the resources stored up within you to power through this, but it's about like your mindset and the decisions that you all choose to make, right? You have the power to react to things differently, do things differently, even if you are kind of bound to something that you have to sort of pay your dues, if that makes sense. The resilience of this cactus is really making me feel like it's up to you all how you react to it, right? You have the resilience and stamina within you, but it's about, am I going to cave to this or not? This fox card coming up here as well is really clarifying that devil energy, because foxes are really sneaky. This is like an energy of like trying to suck you in, trap you, or people being shady, moving in silence, things like that. And so I definitely feel that whatever this devil card is, it's really testing your stamina. It's testing your resilience. It's testing you to see if you've learned this lesson yet. Now, the good news is that by the ending of the month with the Hanged Man and the Sun, I do feel that you all are going to be sort of like moving yourself out of this energy, or at least coming to this realization of like, I need to stop whatever this is. I need to take a break. I need a time out, because I feel like you guys already know as you're viewing this reading that whatever this issue is, it's not healthy for you. Like I was saying, it feels like something you all have been through before, or something you've been continuously kind of struggling with. So the good news is that by the end of the month, you're coming to a space of enlightenment here and moving into a much more positive energy around like what this is and how you can move forward. But the Hangman also does talk of taking a pause. So you may not necessarily be physically moving away from it this month, but by the ending of the month, you're at least coming to a place of stopping whatever this situation is, so that you can focus on how you can actually take action toward a more positive future, okay? So let's see. We have set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction, okay? These cards are so beautiful. We also have use your time well, make every moment count. Maybe you guys have been struggling with like procrastination this month as well. I mean, I could see the devil card being procrastination, especially with this energy of using your time well. But there's definitely something here about like with the timing, making every moment count. And it's interesting because like with these sort of low vibe energies, a lot of times it's like you got to ask yourself, is the pleasure and the potential comfort or enjoyment I'm getting out of this situation really serving me in my highest good? Is it really helping me achieve my goals? Is it really like going to help me achieve the next level of what I'm looking for? Because I do see that you all are wanting to go somewhere this month. Like there's a goal that you guys have with Set Your Course. There's a place you want to travel to. There is some sort of something that you all are wishing to achieve, but it feels like you're being like really seduced by whatever this devil trickery is. And I feel like by the ending of the month, you're coming to this realization of like, I was wasting time with that. Or this is a waste of my time. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to move on from that. So let's look at a couple more cards. So I pulled you guys a self-care oracle card as well as a relationship advice card. Okay, so for your self-care this month, you all are being guided to build strength. So this is about like your physical fitness. This is literally about like getting in the gym, working out. If you don't like to go to the gym, moving your body in some way. But physical strength is something that you all are really being guided to work on this month. Makes a lot of sense again with the devil. Like I was saying, I think I even mentioned like one of the messages I was hearing coming through was like overeating or overindulging, right? Like those are all really normal things that a lot of us can accidentally slip into if we're not, being cognizant of it. So Spirit is wanting you all to focus on building your physical strength in whatever method feels the most authentic to you, whether it's yoga, Pilates, gym, going for a walk, even just like doing stretches and things. Like your strength is really important. And I'm also being really drawn to the third eye here. Spiritual strength and physical strength are really going to be important for you. And I feel that this group, like I've been feeling this whole time that you have a solid, strong intuition. You have a strong third eye. It's open, right? Because you all know you've been through this mess before. So you know that whatever is happening for you this month is not serving you. So you need to listen to it. You have to listen to it. Okay? All right, so for your advice card, we have wait and see. This says thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But what if you told them to cool their jets and chill? Today you get to put your mental chatter on pause, just like this hanged man. Take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out before you let your mind run. Wait and you'll see that this was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. These cards are so silly, but this actually makes a lot of sense for you guys. And maybe like you guys being trapped or stuck in this situation is like you guys needing to bide your time for a little while longer. But the thing is with the devil is what this card is talking about with like mental chatter and negative thoughts. This can definitely be what this devil card is talking about, right? Like this can definitely be when we're letting those low vibe thoughts really consume us about situations, making assumptions about things before we really know the truth of what's going on. And so that could be something you guys are struggling with. Like with that fox being there, for example, let's say this is like a friend that you feel like is being shady, or maybe they're behaving in a little bit of a more strategic way than you've ever noticed before. And so the devil card is when we make assumptions about, well, they might be mad at me. They don't like me anymore. They're doing something behind my back. But really you don't know until you have a blunt conversation and ask them, right? So that making assumptions makes a lot of sense for you, group one. So your advice really aligns well with that hanged man. You guys are being guided this month to sort of just like know what's good for you and know what's not. Focus on strengthening the things that you can control. And allow yourselves the space to sort of wait and see what happens. Because whenever you guys let it play out, I feel like your move forward is going to feel like a better use of time. If you kind of react to the situation prematurely, you may regret that. So I feel like we can go ahead and close it out there for you, pile one, but let me know how it resonated. I definitely feel this felt pretty general, but tell me whatever it is that you guys are moving through this month in the comments below. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, pile number two. If you guys chose the little yellow bumblebee jasper, this will be your reading all about your August 2021 and what's happening for you. So I'm going to start with Tarot and Lenormand, and then we will move into some additional oracles. So for pile two, what do we have this month? So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Moon reversed. The Strength card reversed. And this is the King of Cups reversed. Okay. Sorry guys, I have to get it in alignment. Okay, and then from these little rainbow cards, we have Time. Okay. We have Mountain. And we have the Stork. Okay. So I feel like you guys at the beginning of this month, you're setting off working on some sort of a goal. The Ten of Pentacles is like about legacy. This is about our ultimate achievements in life. This can have to do with career, money, finances, even family as well. Some of you might be spending a lot of time with your family at the beginning of this month of August. But I feel like whatever you guys are setting off to work on, or maybe this is even an achievement that you are getting at the beginning of this month for some of you. This is something that's going to require a lot of patience, or has required a lot of patience for you to be able to achieve. And that makes a lot of sense because the Ten of Pentacles is really about like being very future oriented and like asking the question of, is what I'm doing today going to serve me tomorrow and the next day and the next day, right? So you guys have worked really hard on something and you're getting rewarded for that at the beginning of the month of August, which is super positive. For others of you, again, I feel like this is about you guys spending that time with family as well. But as we're moving toward the middle of the month of August, I definitely see that you guys may be encountering a little bit of a challenge or an obstacle with your situation. Moon card reversed, strength card reversed. So I feel like with the moon card being reversed, this is like, and then with like the strength card reverse being right next to it, this is definitely the energy of feeling like things are difficult. Maybe we have lost connection with following our intuition. We've lost maybe physical strength and stamina for something. We're feeling really exhausted, really tired, really gassed out. And so this challenge that's being presented to you, I think is going to really test your physical strength as well as your third eye, your intuition as well. But the cool thing is that like as you guys round out the end of the month with that stork card here, this definitely shows that things are improving. And with that King of Cups reverse, there is a little bit of like an emotional detachment from the challenge, if that makes sense. So the King of Cups reverse can also talk about like still feeling really anxious or still feeling like we're reeling from a situation. But because it's being paired here with that really good news of the stork or like a new transition or new outlook on things, I feel like things are starting to look up for you by the ending of the month. Let's get a little more insight here. We have a moment's regret, nostalgia, idealizing the past, fearing you made a mistake. Okay. We have we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. Okay. These cards are so funny. So I feel like there's something you guys are moving through this month where it's like maybe your challenge here is, yeah, because this talks about fearing you made a mistake, idealizing the past. And that very much aligns with, you know, not trusting in your intuition, not trusting in your own intuitive abilities to make the right decision and navigate yourself through things. The Time card also, oddly enough, does talk about the past as well. So I feel like you guys this month are spending a lot of time maybe ruminating on the past, thinking about the past. It could have to do with your family for some of you, or decisions you've made with regard to your family or finances or things like that. So it's like you guys are really romanticizing and idealizing something from the past. And I feel like it really does have to do with your family or your money or something like that. But again, by the ending of the month, like I'm wondering if you guys are also, maybe you guys are struggling with like self-acceptance as well this month, because this talks about sort of like accepting people as they are. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different, right? And so if you all are sort of like regretting a decision that you made, maybe you have family influence impacting these decisions or opinions influencing these decisions, making you second guess yourself in a way. I feel like this is about you guys learning to accept the decision for what it is, accept yourself for your own uniqueness, and accept others for their own uniqueness as well. So let's see. For self-care this month, we have spend time with friends. So this is beautiful. I think especially mid-month, you guys, whenever you're dealing with the challenge aspect of your situation, your self-care is to connect with like-minded individuals, or maybe individuals that aren't totally exactly thinking like you could be helpful, right? Because this talks about everyone's a little different. But I think the point of this is that you will be able to feel better navigating your situation through the support of friends and maybe just infusing a little bit more fun energy into your life. I think especially if you guys are feeling like overworked with that mountain card and the strength card reversed, or just not feeling well mentally or whatever it is, it always helps to kind of offset that energy with doing something fun so you can just like relax a little bit. Our final card for you, group number 2, is appreciation. This says, I appreciate the unique ways other people show their love rather than compare their ways with my ways. Then I appreciate myself for maturely putting up with people who just can't seem to show love the normal, obvious, universally accepted way. Good job, both of us. Yeah, so there's something else around relationships for you guys this month that's really important and being highlighted here. I feel like you guys need to appreciate, because you've got friends, family, acceptance. This King of Cups reverse could be a person of significance in your life. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces perhaps. And this person would be someone that's kind of emotionally detached in a way, because I think we were talking about that earlier. But your advice this month as you're navigating your relationships and just navigating your life in general is to show gratitude and try to find like the unique thing about the people in your life that you like about them, that you love about them even, that you can really appreciate about them. You know, everybody shows love in a different way, right? Like some people show love through telling you. Some people show love through doing stuff for you. Some people make you gifts and give it to you, right? And so even if that's not the way that you specifically like to be shown love, it's important for you to recognize and appreciate the efforts of others because we all express differently. So if you can kind of turn any sort of frustration with people or family or whoever into appreciation, you all will feel a lot more balanced this month. So we will close it out there for you, group number 2, but definitely comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. Thank you all so much for viewing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, pile number 3. If you all chose the Chalcedony Blue Stone, this will be your August 2021 general reading. So let's start with a few of these tarot cards for you guys. So we start off here with the 6 of Cups reversed. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting energy. I feel like there's a lot going on. From the Lenormand, we have the Moon, the Tornado, that makes sense, and the Cat. Okay. And from the Alice, the Queen Alice, this is not Queen Alice, what is this called? The Alice in Wonderland Oracle. We have All in the Golden Afternoon. Okay. We have Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Okay. Very interesting themes that I'm picking up on for you, group 3. So I feel for you guys this month, you all are, like, the biggest theme that I'm seeing here for you is a need to be more independent and really sort of strike out on your own and maybe break out of your comfort zone in a way. So starting off here at the beginning of the month, you guys are with that 6 of Cups reversed. And so this is going to be very much about you guys making a decision to separate from something or someone or a situation and energy that feels very much in your comfort zone. Trying new things, trying something different, leaving familiar things behind and stepping out into something new. And I feel like intuitively, you guys may know that this is a change that needs to be made in your life. I feel like you guys probably really enjoy nostalgia or being comfortable. I mean, it's human nature. A lot of us do. Maybe you guys are the type of person that has like the same friends that you've had since like high school, or you've had the same friend group for a long time, or you tend to kind of hang out with your family all the time. But you guys intuitively, I think, are needing to sort of strike out and try something new, try a new energy here. All in the golden afternoon is kind of telling me this is like a new idea that you guys have had that feels like something you should be doing to better grow and to become more independent. And with the Five of Pentacles reversed, I feel like you guys maybe have been struggling with like having the self-confidence to break out of these comfort zones of yours, or break out of the familiar and try something new. Maybe you guys have just been feeling really frustrated with your life lately, or just like stuck, or just you're needing that fresh energy. And so I do feel like you're coming out of that energy with the Five of Pentacles reversed and starting to feel a little bit more confident and a little bit better about going after this idea that you've had to try something new. But there is going to be a moment in August where somebody or something kind of tries it with you. Three of Swords indicates like, you guys know, I mean, you can look at the card and kind of interpret what that means when you see it. Luckily, this is the Happy Tarot, so it looks like Candyland, which makes it a lot better. But I definitely see that there is some sort of circumstance that's coming in this month that might throw you guys off your game a little bit, that's testing you out. This could feel like unexpected news that's really hard to manage, a breakup, you know, a dissemination of a friendship, like anything you guys can think of that might feel sad for you or heartbreaking, or even betrayal could be something. With the tornado being here, I definitely think that it's going to cause a little bit of chaotic energy in your life for a period. But the cool thing is that I see this energy of being like really temporary, and you guys really actually successfully moving through whatever this period of uncertainty is for you. So the cat is all about striking out and being more independent. When you guys think of a cat, you know, typically the cat doesn't really need any attention. It just does its own thing. It doesn't want to be bothered unless it chooses to be bothered with you, right? They can feed themselves, they can hunt for their own food, they do whatever they want to do, and they don't want to be bothered with you, right? Versus a dog, it's a much more high maintenance animal. So with this cat and the Eight of Pentacles here toward the ending of the month of August, I see you guys sort of like really successfully saying, you know what, like this crap happened and now it's time for me to just like rebuild, right? So you guys are really focusing your attention onto things that bring you joy. The Eight of Pentacles can talk about you all just focusing on your work life by the ending of the month, focusing on building something, perhaps a creative idea that you guys have had, and really finding like the confidence to do it in a new and different way. This is very much like apprenticeship mode though. So it's like you guys are really in the work, hustle, creation process with regard to whatever your goals and interests are. So this Eight of Pentacles could have to do also with you guys, if it's not like work or business related, it could simply just have to do with you guys learning this skill of being out of your comfort zone, because that's the Eight of Pentacles. It's like learning a new skill and working really hard at it. To give you an example, like a couple weeks ago, I went to a CrossFit class. That's not the type of workout I typically do. And the day that I went to the class, I pulled the Eight of Pentacles. And that made a lot of sense because it's like, okay, I'm working really hard, literally dying. And I'm learning a new type of way to work out, right? So there's something you guys are doing different is basically what I'm getting at. And this is all about the choice that you're making to create the type of person you want to be and create your own circumstances, being in control of your own circumstances despite whatever chaos might be thrown your way. It's like you guys really are learning this month that you write your own story. You create your own outcomes for yourself. Nobody else can dictate who you are or what you do or who you become with your life. And even if you're not feeling sure about your circumstances, this is like a message for you to just decide, like pile 3, who am I? Who do I want to be? How do I want to do it? What's the story of my life? And how can I start writing it right now? Taking control of your circumstances. So let's look at your self-care for this month. So you guys have spent time with animals. Funny that you guys have a cat. If you guys see cats, there's a cat here. If Y'all see cats this month a bunch. That's a sign. That's your spirit animal, your spirit guide this month. But yeah, spending time with animals. So if you guys have pets, it could be really soothing for you to spend time with your pet this month. Some one-on-one time, going out into nature could be good. Even like if you can't do those things, you can't go to I don't love the idea of going to the zoo, but if you guys like that, maybe you can do that. If you can't do that, watch a documentary about animals, something with cats. All right, and then our final message, curiosity. Meeting new people, I remember what a treasure trove of opinions, interests, and stories they are. But these treasures will only be unlocked if I embrace my curiosity, so I'll be curious and you be interesting. Deal. Love it. Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are really wanting to meet new people this month, like I was picking up on with that Six of Cups. So as you guys are doing that, as you're making new connections and working on new things, your advice is to really just be curious about others, right? Like going into your interactions, being genuinely interested in who this person is, what do they like to do, how can you connect, asking them questions, right? If they have an opinion with that Three of Swords that you don't agree with, maybe probing a little deeper into that opinion instead of getting triggered, right? Like they say something that makes you feel a little bit like, what? I can't believe you said that. You know, like you're this political party. How dare you? Sorry, that's such a thing right now, right? But maybe just like learning to turn on the curiosity button and say, tell me more about why you think that. I feel like that's going to serve you guys really well this month. So we're going to go ahead and close it out there for you, Group 3. So definitely let me know how it resonated in the comments down below. Looks like you have a pretty interesting month ahead. Thank you guys for taking the time to view today's reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, group number 4. If you all chose this little carnelian heart, this will be your reading for the month of August. So let's get started here. So starting off your month, we have the Hermit, one of my favorite cards. We then have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, we have the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, okay? We have the Man. We have They. And we have Dog. Oh. All right, we're going to do a couple more and then we'll get into it. We've got Such a Curious Dream, Grounding, Returning to Reality, Coming Home. Okay. We have Investigate. Look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Okay, makes a lot of sense. All right, pile number 4. So overwhelmingly, this energy feels really light and amazing for your month of August. This is probably the most positive energy that I've felt out of every reading for the month of August that I've done so far. So kudos to you for selecting this pile. I'm excited for you. So I feel like this month, there seems to be an emphasis for you guys on relationships, I feel, because you have a lot of people showing up here. And I feel like especially with the dog talks about friendships and loyalty. And so I feel like this is going to be a thing for you guys this month. For you all this month, excuse me. Starting off your month here, we do have the message of the Hermit. So I feel like beginning of the month of August, maybe at least the first week or so, you guys are going to be kind of like to yourselves. You guys have this message of grounding, coming back home, returning to reality. Maybe in the month of July, you all have been doing something different than you typically would be doing, whether it's like traveling, vacations, or just a different type of energy that was temporary. And now in August, it's like, okay, it's time for me to get back to like what I know I need to be doing here. The Man and They could also be representing you guys, and like the emphasis could be on just all of this energy is about you. Could be other people in your life of significance as well. But I do see here with this Ace of Wands, like around the beginning, like the second-ish week of August, there's this creative spark coming through for you, like a potential new beginning happening for you guys. This could definitely have to do with a friendship, actually, because with it being right next to that Knight of Cups, I think of the Knight of Cups as like, usually this comes in the form of like a romantic offer, but this can definitely be like someone coming in to offer you like emotional support, emotional guidance, like, you know, like a friendly gesture, if you will, like a new friendship sort of an offer. And I feel like if that is the case, it could be romantic as well, but if that is the case, it's like you guys are really like creatively ignited by this person. And by the end of the month with that 3 of Pentacles and the dog, and especially with investigate here, it's like, I do think that before like moving forward with this person full force, there's like a little bit of this energy of like needing to reevaluate the situation and just make sure that you're asking the right questions. For some of you guys, this could actually be like a business partnership with a couple of people or a person of significance coming through. Maybe you all really align creatively with this person on a creative endeavor or business endeavor. But before you're going to actually put in the time and effort to work with them, it's about like, is this person going to be really loyal to me? And are we really aligned and on the same page before I take this action toward that? And for others of you, I kind of feel like if this isn't about relationships or friendships and things like that, like I was saying, man and they could both be referring to just you, the viewer, the self, right? And this energy being more of significant to you as a person. And so if that's the case for you, I feel like this month you all are following a passion. You're going after something that you love, something that makes you feel really creatively inspired and excited to follow. But there is like an energy toward the end of the month of just reevaluating and reassessment to make sure that whatever this endeavor is truly in alignment with who you are. Maybe asking the question, am I being loyal to myself, my values, my vision for what I want to be doing? It looks really positive though. Reassessment and asking questions is never a bad thing, right? It's just about being cautious. So for your self-care message for this month, we have the message of aromatherapy, which is so beautiful. So this month, you all may want to invest in like some essential oils, anything you all like to do for aromatherapy, maybe even like incense, or if you like perfume. I know for me, perfume is a big aromatherapy because I pick the perfume I wear based off of what mood I want to be in. Right? So taking some time to kind of zen out, I think especially toward the beginning and the ending of the month to kind of center and ground yourselves will be really, really helpful for you. Okay, we also have the message of pleasure. I give myself permission to feel pleasure, and I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over-the-top abundance. Then I realize that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just that pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. So this message is just about like enjoying your life this month, pile number 4. And I feel like you guys really are doing that, especially toward the middle of the month. It's almost like this energy at the beginning of the month where it's like, okay, I have to get back to reality, but it's still okay to have fun within your reality. So Spirit is just really wanting you guys to focus on that this month. Find ways that you can bring more joy and pleasure into your life and do things that make you feel excited. And if it's not super obvious on how you can find those opportunities, the deeper message behind this is that you have to look for it. You have to look for those opportunities yourself because it may not necessarily come from an outside source. So pretty simple for you, Group 4. Definitely drop me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. I hope you guys have an awesome month of August, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.